Monday, Monday, da 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 da. I'm sorry. I am a horrible singer. I should not have done that to you. I do apologize. Welcome to Monday. It is, well, I'm on time, but I'm a little bit late because I prefer to be early, so I'm on time but late, but I prefer to be early. We're just after 3 o'clock in the afternoon on October 19th, 2020. It's a Monday. I, uh, I don't mind Mondays. I find people either have horrific, like, end of the universe Mondays, or they have just like a blip and their Monday's over and like they feel like they didn't get anything done. Um, for that reason, so we have a little bit of a success going here. We are going to play a little bit of No Man's Sky. For those watching the Cold Start series, don't worry, we're not gonna play a Cold Start until this evening. We're gonna burn here for a couple hours, and then we'll take a short break, and then we will do Cold Start Part 4. We've been very successful. On this one, this is only showing 171 hours, but Steam says I have 405.7 hours. So we are calling this an intermediate stream. I would never, ever claim expert or, elite stream. We're going to do intermediate. This is a established character. They've made some changes. I played it a couple of days ago for several hours. For those watching the Cold Start series, we took and started a new person from scratch, and we've gotten extremely lucky on that side. Uh, in this intermediate stream, I've already made some progression. If you've played Elite Dangerous, you'll be able to figure out how far in I'm at exactly. If you haven't played, I'll wait for you to tell me you want to know before, like, I spoil you with the knowledge of the universe, or at least the knowledge of this particular universe. Um, that having been said, I think we're going to be okay. It's a nice sharp little piece of bandwidth we've got here. I think we're working okay. Graphics look good. Sound looks pretty good. If you cannot hear me, drop me a line and let me know that I am like too low or what have you. Occasionally I get loud and I don't want anyone to, react poorly to me freaking out if I have a freak out moment. Not that I would have a freak out moment. I very rarely freak out, but I do get loud. But I'm normally fairly quiet. But like right now, it's just me and yeah, the dog's not in here. Oops, I got to change my hat real quick. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Much better. Let me kick over so we can see what's being seen. I don't think I clicked studio mode. There we go. That gives me the opportunity to make some changes if I need to. It shows me real time, but I kind of like to be able to look over to the side a little bit and see where we're at over there. So we're going to lay that over the top. And then I forgot to click right here. Gotta love those clicky clickies. Okay. I am flying a fighter, 48 plus 13. Those are the stats for it. It's worth a cool $132 million. That's, not bad. We have 52 million in our pocket. We've got 13,000 nanites, a little bit of quicksilver. We're not doing too bad. We've got plenty of open spaces, keys, odds and ends. Our technology slots are good. our cargo slots are maxed. This is what I like to do on every game, is get this maxed so I can carry the widest plethora of weirdness that I possibly can. And it seems to be working okay for us so far. Uh, we've got an A-rate multi-tool that's dressed out pretty good. This is fairly effective. It's done a real good job. It's designed with all these bonuses here to work against the Sentinels. I do not take on walkers per se on the ground. I usually get in my ship and tear them up a little bit. There's the Colossus right there. We've got a lot of storage on it. I need to upgrade it. I haven't yet. And we have got an A-rate freighter with just a massive amount of storage in it. So that's done. Let's look and see what we're doing. We're still working on the first Traveler. I've made significant progress in that. I think I will talk to her one more time shortly. Atlas has messed with us already a little bit. We're doing what we can there. We were a little late in some of the agricultural weapons. We still haven't completed Dreams of the Deep. I've got the stuff almost to do the Nautilion. But that having been said, let's check our inventory. I know we just looked at it. Let's see if we can quick transfer. High capacity doesn't need that, so that's a sellable item. They usually get separated. Always have navigation data on us, so we can summon our ship to us. This is a key I found. I found multiple keys. And I opened an underground part, and that was quite handy. It worked out well for us, but I'm stuck with some extra keys. With any degree of luck, if that exists in this universe, we will be able to burn off those keys here in the future. I don't like them dawdling in my inventory. Our ship is fairly well set. I've got a majority of the stuff in the technology, the engine stuff, for sure. We're going to go ahead and top off this while we have the opportunity. And I don't like putting everything I have in the warp drive or hyperdrive, because if I find a really awesome ship, and my ship and a little bit of money would get me a S-rate ship, I would probably jump at that in, I don't know, a heartbeat. I've had a couple of exotics that were the cheaper $10 million exotics. I bought them specifically just to kind of check them out and then get rid of them because they were not mission capable, in my honest opinion. So there looks like that's the grocery store down there. There's the Walmart if I want to rip and rob. Let's kind of just take a little soft look at where we're at here. Let's take a look at the galaxy map. I've been all the way through Atlas once. There's something that needs to be fixed down in Otang's Axe. I've got some bases spread out. They're good markers for me for like where I've been, because you can see that apparently I've been all the way this way, but I'm not sure, like in my brain, where exactly I started out. So I've not had the urge necessarily to return, I've been, excuse me, kind of loitering and lingering in this area, honestly, for money purposes. Venegal, where I'm currently at, is doing okay financially. It's slipped a little bit. Mass production, and then you got Dupli, and I can't seem to click on Dupli to save my life. It's way over here. It's prospecting. One of these, or two of these places right within jump range are Opulent, Mathematical, Manufacturing. See if Aggressive, Puzzling Instruments. They might have slipped a little bit. I've not played in a while. I know when I did play, I messed with the economy a little bit. So they may be not doing as well as I want, so it might be time to move on and move up, or find a new little jump that looks interesting. Let's kick our filter over to the economy. Mass production, I don't remember if I'm looking for green or blue or purple. Shipping, that's a technology based, unruly. I don't know. Not really seeing anything that just like screams super awesome. What's this line for? I don't know if I know what this jump is for. Is that? I kind of lose it right in here. Apparently I've been down this way, I would think. I don't see. Maybe it's because they're so far out of the range. Let's go back to where we were, way over here. Let's take a look-see here. We got a nice little, oops, helps I'm moving like I'm damaged. Commercial and aggressive in its GEC. Mathematical destructive. Trading. I'm not seeing any numbers that just say, hey, I want to waste jump fuel to fly over there. Engineering. Oh, I'm an idiot. Which isn't, I'll say that. There's the opulent system I was looking for. And that's us. I was looking for another one. I was looking in the wrong place. Gotta love bifocals, I tell you what. Adequate. No data is available. It's a 4 planet system. It looks like that second ring would be good. Okay. Well, let's think on where we want to go, because it does look like I can still make money here, especially with Omavo booming. There might be something I can trans back and forth between Vinegal and Umago or whatever. That's sustainable. Not really happy about that. That's balanced, and balanced is okay. Adequate. Unavailable. I don't know that I've been there. There's something there for me. Otangs should be opulent, and it is. And that's where I've been making money, is farming back and forth through. Let's go back into the world. Hit that button. I'm still kind of dawdling, but I hear more Walmarts pulling in, and I call them Walmarts because you can destroy the big freighters, cargo holds, and make some fairly substantial money fairly quickly. I'm only seeing this, and these two setups are not my favorite by any measure. I heard the other ones come in, so we're going to get a little dizzy here looking. So there's my ship and my people. They're back from missions. I need to go collect those, because that's always money in the bank. But I'm not seeing that other group that jumped in, so maybe they were jumping out. I don't know. Normally I don't hear them jump out. But our ship was just over here somewhere. Over here. Let's run to our ship real quick. do a barrel roll. There's all the support craft that we've purchased over the past however long. We've 100 some odd hours we've got in this. I got lucky. I thought I did okay. I didn't get an S rate. I just kind of blanked the moment I saw what it was worth, the freighter was, and my brain said that's got to be an S rate. No, it's just a well apportioned A rate, which is fine because it serves a purpose. S rate would have been a bonus, but an A rate is fine for me. We're going to run up here to the command rooms. Ooh. Let me see if anything good landed. C rate, C rate. So that's kind of depressing because we are in an opulent system. There's an A rate. We should see some A rate and S rates, and that's kind of why I'm lingering in opulent systems, is to get an opportunity to recover S rate ship again. That's better than what I have or something I would be inclined to fly. We're up here on the main deck. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 command rooms. I think I sent all 5 out. They all look like they're back, so we'll pause for the cause and sit here and gather and read what these people have done for us, our frigates, and see if we're ahead of the game so far or whether we're behind the game. And hopefully we can be ahead of the game because that's usually better. I don't like losing tons of money for some odd reason. A frigate module, those are money in the bank. Emeralds, good to get. Neural ducts are nice to have. Those are money. Neural ducts. We're kind of focusing on neural ducts there. Art crystals, money. A salvage frigate model's money. And anything that can expand us is great. The cadmium's a good catch. A little bit of money. Indium's a good catch. We're doing okay. This was one of the longer runs. I think I had 2, 3 difficulty rating stars on this one and one other one. So the granting is good. Aronium's money. So those that have played No Man's Sky, drop me a line and let me know how many command rooms you're running, because I know we have a limit to our fleet. I forget what it is specifically. And let me know what kind of good stuff you have found running expeditions. If you haven't played, then hopefully you'll get up and start playing and get to the point where you can build in and be successful. So 1 expedition down. I sent 4 ships out on this one. Okay, I didn't think that through. They did just give me a bunch of stuff. This is other stuff I've been meaning to throw in storage or throw away. So let's stick that in the exosuit. These. These. This should go in my high capacity. This should go in my high capacity. This should go in my high capacity. Pull this to throw it on table. Throw this one in the table. Throw this one in the table. I don't need that there. We'll put it in the exosuit. That comes from Sentinels. I've been whacking Sentinels. They don't like me very much. It could be the gigantic holes I leave in the ground. I don't know. Store some of that. This is trade bait. We need to make some more fuel. I normally keep 10 stacks, 10 pieces of each type of fuel, size-wise, the 200, the 100, and the 50. So me sending out the last run cost me all 10 of the 100, which is 1,000, 9 of the 50, which is 450, isn't it? Yeah. And 3 of the 200, which is 600. So yeah, it was kind of expensive. It's not bad. We can craft additional without too much trouble. We'll take that, and then we're going to run back to the tables. And we're not even going to be neat about it, I'll admit. We're just going to throw it in there. And off stream on another day, my little OCD bug will kick in, and I'll be like, oh, well, this is messed up. I got to fix it. And you can see that I've done that before here. But we can stack these, and we can stack those. Okay, we've got a full stack of those. That's awesome. We don't really need these bullets. We've got a ton. Okay, that's a fair chunk out of there. Let's see what's in this table. Holy shnikes, I've got a bunch of junk. I tell you what. And I can almost hear my overly OCD side ace. I can't even think right. Freaking out that I just threw that stuff in there and it obviously doesn't go. OCD side. But that's okay. We'll clean it up. We always do. Save that pugnium. Get rid of that. What's in this one? Okay, this is not bad. That's pretty good. Run out here and we'll go back and we'll collect that other stuff and we'll pull everything else out of the freighter list that doesn't need to be there. Like this. Oops. Like that. Like that. Like that. We're doing okay. Now let's try this again. Okay. More cadmium. Love it. Yes, the last time I played this, I think we scraped in near 10 million in cash and prizes. And that's not really accurate because a lot of the stuff we just threw in a table. We haven't sold. So when I clean up my tables, what will happen is I'll have a bunch of stuff that is really not as necessary as it could be. So I will end up tossing that in my inventory and then going and selling it. Stick this in the exosuit. Chloride lattice. There's a couple of things I think require it. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, only 3 little ships on this one. Let's see what this one has for us. Okay, 2 rate. Let's see what we made here. 343,000. Another 300,000. Another 300,000. We're near a million. We're over a million. Nice. NDM is a good catch. Nice. Very good, very good. Gravitino balls. I kind of like collecting them on the planet because it makes the Sentinels mad. Alright, let's look at our sum total. Not bad. Definitely not bad. $2.2 million off of that 3-ship fleet. That's a good day. Okay, we sent 5 ships on this set. Alright. Nice. There you go. There you go. That's all good for us. I don't think I've actually lost a ship yet on a mission. I don't know if you can, but I haven't, so I'm always happy when they go forth and they make me a lot of money. And they do make me some pretty good items. Indium and emerald and stuff like that it's not difficult to locate, but it's a mid-game to end-of-game item, and sometimes it's a pain to get to. The places I've found have been on heavier Sentinel planets, which has made it a little weird to get it because sometimes they don't care. And other times you breathe loud and then they start shooting at you. in the cold start that we did, one of the close places we went to, we stumbled upon lots of the burial sites with bones, and I think we were north of 4 million in bones in 2 trips. So I have a new appreciation for that as a way to make money. I used to be upset about it because it took up, they don't stack, so it took up one space in your inventory per pile of bones. But I have a whole new outlook on it now. This is a 2-star, and they're doing very well. Semiconductors, that's good. Okay, let's see what our sum totals were. I'm really glad we cleaned out the inventory. The 2 million, so we're north of 4 million now in that. We're gonna have to dump the freighter inventory, a lot of the chloride lattice and such. So we'll have to stick that in the high cap. Any of the high-end stuff that I don't have to consistently just mine a ton of is always a welcome reprieve. I do enjoy the mining. It's very relaxing. I enjoy the mining in like Minecraft. I find that very, very relaxing. I more than once I've played my Minecraft and I've gone and I just spent the whole session mining everything I could get my grubby little paws on. And I mean, that's good. Ooh, we still have one more group out. Okay. That's good, though, that I enjoy it because you got to do a lot of it. But let's see what's in here if we can fill any gaps. Albumin pearls. I think that stack's almost full. Now that stack is full for sure. Everything's full on this table, it looks like. That's fine. We got, what, 20 tables? Is that full? Now it is, probably. What else do we have that we can throw in there? This maybe will fit in a stack. Nope, that's full. Is that full? Okay, that wasn't full. That's good. So far, so good. We're still, making the money. I could probably make just an utter pile of money off of all this stuff in the short term. But I'm thinking to a certain extent, some of these things are uber valuable, and it's like this says it's for crafting and trading. I don't know how much I've used of it. These, I've used a little, I think, but I've sold a bunch of those. And the grantine has a wonderful value, but it says crafting and trading, and I don't know if I've used any yet. So, oops, that's right. When I built this, I'll admit I messed up. I didn't realize that that bar I wasn't paying close enough attention because I made the room from in here, so I couldn't see it. I just wanted it to line up to make it a little easier. Although I have so much junk in the tables, I'm amazed my ship doesn't fly around on its side. Oh, wait. I'm going all the way back to do the next one, and we've still got a bunch of junk to pull out of here. I say junk, but that's not actually what I mean. It's not junk. This is like, since they have units and nanites in this game, and that's digital, I would almost say this is hard currency. Because I could load up my inventory with it, and I can sell it, but the game is interesting because, like, the more you sell at the station, in the area where you're camping, if you're opulent, you can kind of tweak the numbers a little bit if you sell too much stuff, especially the price on ores. Well, the price on anything. It's the need of them versus the supply is what drives price, like everywhere else. But you can end up messing up the price on an expensive item if you're not paying attention, and if you've sold a massive amount at that one place. Like these chloride lattices, they're worth 6,150 a piece. If I load 50 of them up here and I go down to sell them at the station, the price will drop, and then they won't be worth as much here. So I don't necessarily want to have to travel. That's why I've built so many tables. I just sell when I have to. And when I have to means like I need, 50 million for something. I've had one big sale where I was in an opulent system, and I that's when I figured out you could break the system a little bit. Because they had a good multi-tool there that I wanted. Or a good ship or something. I can't even remember what it was. But then the sell price for stuff was very low, and I had to leave it alone for a while, which is why I found these two systems apart from each other, because I'm hanging out in the one, but I will go to the other and blow up frigate, freighter, transport modules attached to the main freighter itself to take their goods, the storage modules. And then I will sell my stuff off in that one place. There's it's not necessarily glitch, but if you attack a freighter and you only attack the freighter and not its little frigates outside of it, but just the storage modules of the freighter, the sentinels will come and you will get the items if you destroy the storage modules. The high side is the sentinels will back off and leave you alone if you duck into a station or, it's usually just the station, I think. So ducking into the station resets your wanted level to 0. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to transfer the stuff. It'll reset your wanted level to 0, and if you go and you sell off some stuff and dawdle, you can go back out, and depending on the length of time, you may potentially have new frigates out there, freighters out there, the huge ships that you can rob by blowing up the transport modules and then, rinse and repeat. So I found that highly interesting. Okay, we're okay there. We've emptied that. We've made a chunk of money. 9 million, give or take ish. We haven't made any nanites. We need to make that fuel real quick. That's here. The wonderful thing is, if you already have it, you can just push X on your Xbox controller right over it, and you can make it make itself. Wow, that's a difficult thing. Now I need this because I don't have any of the 100-ton ones. And I like these mind control devices work really well. I like to get in fights with sentinels when they're dropping that stuff. Oops, I messed up. There we go. Because I can send them with my freighter, my frigates when I send them out on a mission. And it has kind of seemed to, okay, we need to go find some dihydrogen. Okay. That means we get to go on a little bit of a mining run. I don't remember what kind of planets are here. That's nothing good here. A lot of places have it, so it shouldn't be a difficult find. We could always just see if the nearby ships had any and then just take theirs. I wanted to send my guys back out on mission, but I need to recoup my fuel first. I probably have enough to send them based on the last time I sent them. But I don't want to necessarily be in a position where... Is that really an undiscovered planet? Apparently there is one over there that I have not gone to see. Ooh, I like that ship. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe because it's a frozen planet and I just didn't feel like messing with it. Maybe. I like our boost on this ship. That's freaky fast. We should rename my ship Papa John's. And I do not like the photon cannon. I like the infranic accelerator. Oh, somebody wants to play. We'll ease off boost. Make it a little bit easier. They found my emerald. Come here, buddy. There you are. Hi. And the thing is, because I'm close enough to my guys, they said, no, you can't attack our boss. What are you, stupid? He's going to take away vacation days. One down. Where's this other one? He's hitting me pretty good. Well, hello, Bacon. Oops, I might have... Nope, apparently I didn't hit it. I didn't check my background enough. And I was firing at... You're darn right they're defeated. They picked the wrong people, I tell you what. Now, back to where we were. We were going to go check out the frozen planet, weren't we? I should be able to find some dihydrogen there. I've twisted myself all cattywampus. Ooh, there's another Walmart over there. Where is that frozen planet? Oh. There it is. We'll burn a little bit of fuel. We'll run over there and say, hey. And we can think of all of the temperature or cold related puns in our heads. Oh, chill out, dude. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's a high sentinel concentration there. So that's okay. That'll make it easier for us to do a little bit of mining or shopping, per se, as I like to call it. Although I think of it more as shopping when we're blowing up trade containers on a frigate. When I hit a planet like this, the first thing I like to do is not smash into the local mountains, which are awesome, by the way. This is beautiful. The Tactical Yeti approves. What is with this weird green space? It looks very alien-y, angry. I usually like to fly one cardinal direction. Like in this case, pretty much every case, I always fly north when I get on planet. And then I go from there. My theory is that way I can avoid like recrossing the same stuff wherever I land. I know I always take off to the north. I don't recall having ever been to this planet. I've never landed because I haven't the discovery for it. But let's land right here. Yeah, I overflew that. I forgot to step on the brakes. Okay, it's minus 142 degrees out there. I have a lot of quality of life improvements on my XO. I've got deep water air harvester. I've got one cold resistance. I'm going to step out there and I'm just instantly going to get my temperature falling. Howling blizzards. Love it. The only way we could maybe not have that issue is if this would let me see what I'm doing. Well, that's the weirdest. I'm in this cave, but the way that it's breaking up is kind of weird because normally it burrows a perfect hole. I guess they don't want me to just dawdle in this cave. Let me hit a kick. We'll see what we're looking at. What is this over here? A relic 86 meters from me. But I didn't see an entry point. Wonder if I go down, if I can find... Okay, it just didn't want me burrowing in the mountains. So let's drop underground, which is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, and are we still underground? Yeah, we're underground. Uh-oh. Please don't be stupid. Oh, it's peaceful. Good. I really don't like the animals that want to chew my face off all the time. That just gets so annoying. Well, it's a good thing we're not topside because there's a blizzard coming, but we would also not be too unhappy that we found... Okay, there's where we came in. So when I'm in a place like this and I kind of make a big dip right in front of the door, so if I fall in it, I always look to the side. We're minus 12 degrees in the cave, underground. And my dude is still not doing well with it. So our roaming has made us some money already because we get rid of vortex cubes pretty quickly. I'm underground and it's 12 degrees and dude is still cold thing. Let's look and see if there's anything on this other side. Let's scan. Nothing of value. Oh, it's slowly warming up the farther away. I don't know that this is good for me here. No, that's the not good. Poison you to death thing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Apparently I'm blind. I missed that on my walk over. It's a not good plant over there. I'm not seeing anything worth continuing in here. We need dihydrogen, and I'm not seeing any setups for it here. And after being in this icebox for a while, we're going to run out here and jump in our ship. We're done playing out here. It's not really worth the resources. But we did mark the planet, which is good, and we did scan something, which is good, so it's not a loss. Let's find a better planet to go get some dihydrogen crystals at. As in, a lot of them. Okay, that planet is... That bright light is ships coming in or out system. And it looks like they're coming in system right above me. Now, when it comes to Walmarts, little freighters begging to be plucked. Frigates. Freighters. I said it right. I'm only partially stupid. I don't necessarily... Let me see if this is one of them. This is my favorite kind. Because with a maxed out Infraknife, you can dawdle and just rip down one side and up the other. And everything is yours. Let's see if this guy down. Click. Maybe he wants a job. See what kind of ship he is. Because I am a little low on combat. And I don't know if he's combat or... I don't think he's... Maybe he's industrial specialist. S-rate. And I tell you what, he is worth $8 million. I think I have an S-rate, number of S-rates already. That's what I forgot to do was I wrote down every ship and what they do and what their rating was because old school is sometimes, cool. And then I've moved that pad when I was setting up for streaming and stuff like that, and I don't know where the pad is. I know that at 9 million, 8 million is not an issue. We could buy that guy in a second. But if I already have 2 or 3 or 4 S rates or A rates, then I would feel the need to get rid of, one of them I already have. Literally, this guy would just cost us today's profits, and we would still... I'm saying units profits alone because of what we made on our units. He wouldn't even begin to cost us more than that. So, I mean, he would be worth it. But I have no way, I don't think, to check what I already have. But, I mean, if I wanted an excuse besides... I don't know how many I have. I would use the excuse of this right here. Spider infested? No, thank you. I mean, no. Dude, get a can of Raid. I don't know. I mean, unless it's like the Lost in Space movie from several years ago and they're metallic spiders, I would say strap everybody down, put them in their exosuits and blow an airlock and suck all your oxygen. Well, pump your oxygen out first. Maybe that'd kill the spiders. I don't know. But I would definitely leave enough in there so there was a violent movement of escaping air to drag the spiders out of there. So, yeah, no, you got spiders, dude. That's just not a good look for you. Wow. Anyway, when it comes to these ships, sometimes there's guns on them, but you can fly right along and hit these black spots with the Infraknife accelerator. And shortly into your run, they don't take a ton. They'll explode, And then you get what was in there. There's platinum in there. There's 2 salvage frigate models on this one ship alone. There's 3 things of platinum, some ferrite, more chromatic metal, more chromatic metal. This guy would be worth robbing just for the frigate modules. But we're looking for dihydrogen crystals for fuel, not a bird to pluck from the wind. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a hard pass on that. Although there are other ships out here we could potentially recruit. He was just the first one we flew by, and he's got a case of the spiders. So let's quit making everybody seasick. Let's pivot on our axis. Those are far away. Where's our next guy? Which one's closer, this guy or this guy? So we won't be going to the planet behind this guy because of the aggressive sentinels. Ancient Bones is money. It's a radiation planet. This might be good. Let's... a trade specialist. Now, I know I have a couple S-rate trades just off the top of my head. He is worth 11 million. Although I'm not so fond that his intruder alarms are disabled, he is definitely worth that much money. There's another one out there. This is another one down below us because we flew straight at that guy and they just pivoted us. Let's check this feller out. Or did we already check him out? Let's see. Occasionally I get confused and I check the same guy out multiple times before I get... No, C-rate. Yeah, no, we don't want a C-rate. We're not hurting. We need a couple combat ships. If I could find some of those, I would get those, and we need a supply. What was this? We need a supply guy. There's 2 more down there. I'm trying to see where the rest are, and we're wobbling around like we're drunk. It looks like there's one beneath this guy to the side. There he is. Our next ship will pivot to the right to find the next guy. C-rate industrial. Yeah. I've got better C-rate industrials. Okay, now there's 3 over here, 2 below and 1 above. He's decent as a C-rate, but we would end up replacing him really quickly. His combat score is okay. His exploration's really kind of low, which it should be because he's not an exploration. His industrial's okay for a combat ship, but yeah, we're gonna say no. And I said we're gonna pivot to our right for our next ship. Where is it? Did I? Did it spin us around or something? I thought our next ship was right over here. Well, there's one down there. Let's go see him. It's a sharp-looking little ship. Let's see what you are. He's a combat specialist. He's got much better numbers for just a little bit more. I would prefer an A rate. He's using too much fuel because he's got leaky fuel tubes and wandering compass, and he's got roaches. I appreciate that he has a missile defense system, but he's got roaches. No, thank you. Now, I thought there was one up here. We're not seeing it because I thought there were two to the side and one above. It's saying there should. Oh, he's over there on the other side. Okay. Oh, and there's some more over there. One of them's a trade. We were pretty lucky. I'll have to look up the ships again and see what it is I've got versus what's there. Oh, an A-rate support. Yeah, he's worth... I don't see any negatives. His trades... I don't know now. I mean, he's A-rate. I would buy him. He's decent on fuel compared to that other guy. He was using 11. This guy uses 2. So you would save on the overall expedition cost by 21%, which is wonderful. He's +1 on combat, so he can help a little bit. He's got a little bit of exploration. Yeah, we're going to buy this guy because I know I need a support and a combat, and I bought a cheap support. So we'll buy that dude. We'll pivot around to how we were looking because that puts some ships right there. There's a whole bunch more ships right there. Let's go talk to this guy here on the tail end. I hate it when they spin you around. Like, I don't need to be orientated the same way you are to talk to you, dude. Another S-rate trade. Or is this the one we already saw? He's got some good combat numbers as well, which is a wonderful thing. And he's got good, okay exploration and okay industrial. No negatives. Oh, yeah, we already saw him. He's got his intruder alarms disabled. He's a yabo. So I think we've talked to everybody here. This planet is frozen. Let's find the not frozen planet and try and go get some of those dihydrogen crystals. So we can send our frigates out to make us some money. And I locked in on that crash freighter that I don't. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Let's get a little closer and see what happens. Okay. Oh, somebody wants to play. They're going to come in up here. They're flying off pair. Are those Sentinels? What in the world is going on? Those hostile ships, did they bring in their own? What in the world is going on? Oh, this is a Sentinel. No, we're done. We're out of here for a minute. I don't want to fight a Sentinel battleship. I have no problem fighting the Sentinels. I just don't necessarily want to fight the Sentinel battleship. Now, the wonderful thing is, if it still hasn't been changed, is if we duck into the space station, it will reset from a 5-level warning. It's probably I blew something Sentinel related up. That might have been a Sentinel thing that I... Maybe not the best choice, but, you know, when in doubt, frag out. So... And you notice in the upper right hand corner my Sentinel level went to 0. So apparently that reset system still works. That having been said, I do not fancy running out there and getting rowdy again anytime soon. I will, though, because we're going to put this stuff in our inventories and then we're going to sell every sellable thing that we've got, make some money. There's a lot of platinum right there. And I keep stuff like this on the ship because the normal view when I'm selling from my exosuit, it shows me the entirety of what I have, and then I have to spool down the numbers or whatever to sell what I want to sell. And I'd rather just put what I'm trying to sell here, because then it only shows me what's sitting here. It doesn't show me anything that's in my expanded inventory. Exosuit just has the blocks, but those are the cubes. Those are the only cubes I've got on me. Let me see what kind of ship's that. A22. This is an S19 plus 4. This is kind of sharp. I think I've had a Banshee of Dreams before. This is a fighter, 48 plus 13. This is 19 plus 4. Let's talk to this dude. Let's see what we got, because this is an S rate Banshee of Dreams. I've had like a C or a B rate one. Excuse me. Excuse me. See here, if you look at the silver, it shows 9,999. That means that's in my expanded inventory backpack thing. We will sell him 8 of those for that. And I don't think we had anything else to sell. Although we've got millions and stuff we could sell. Let's see what he wants for his ship. It said 2 million. It needs a lot of work, and it's got very few open slots. This is an A-rate fighter. This is an S-rate fighter. I don't know. I kind of want it. Well, wait a minute. That's a little off. This A-rate fighter, I have more slots than this S-rate has available. I don't know that that's a good buy. Because I would have to take all my expansions and expand the inventory. Because I really like my inventory and my weapon setup. I need all the ones for the engine. So I would end up losing spots in my actual inventory. Well, let's look. Well, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. This seems, there's one here, so that makes 5. There'd be one here, 6. There'd be one in here, 7, 8. Maybe 9. 8. 9. This has one more slot. If you look from like vaguely the picture where it starts here on both of these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Here's 4. There'd be 5, 6, 7, and 1. No. I was thinking it was bigger because I was looking at where mine stopped here. It's stopped there, but mine here stops under the center column, and so does this. So, I don't know. I think I can force the expansion. I don't know. It's got some really good potential. I mean, it's near my damage potential without anything, and I've got juiced up Infraknife that's S, A, B, and C add-ups. 2% total cannon count 3, 8% with plus 6 damage, 14% with plus 12 damage. It's over double what his little pea shooter is, and he's already rated at 281.5, and I'm at 354.8. Yeah, I'm sorry, fella. I really want your ship. It's sharp looking, but I'm not paying that for it. And we did sell off what we had in our inventory, so let's make sure. No, we got to run. I forgot. Let's just sell it to this dude. Okay, we've got magnesium, we've got silver. We're selling the chromatic, selling the gold, selling the ferrite, selling the platinum, selling the Herox, and we're keeping these because we can expand our frigate with them. Our freighter, not our frigate, sorry. So we're doing, oh, crap. I just saw that gold nuggets after I clicked out. Well, as I was clicking out. Sell him that. We're pretty clean now. Thank you. And we're 2 million off of what we had when we bought that other ship. So we're okay. I would say let's jump in and let's go out and see what we're seeing, because we still need the dioxide. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes and I still haven't bought the dioxide. Wasn't this the planet we were heading to? Kick the pig a little bit there. Get in system. That is something interesting right there. And something interesting over there. There's dioxide to our 11 o'clock. I'm interested in what this is. Salt. I did not think that was salt. I thought that was emerald. I know it wasn't listed on what the planet has, but, you know. That's okay. That'll give us more salt. It is a usable commodity. It's not going to make us any real money to sell, I don't think. But there are places, systems that don't have salt. And if we needed it, we would have it. And if we don't need it, we could sell it. We will continue. It was so cold on the cold planet that I didn't really make too many temperature or cold or ice or, you know, any related puns, which is kind of sad. I missed a prime opportunity. And now we're on this planet with 5.7 rads. So it is radical. Anyway, yeah, that was what the noise in my head said to say. So we can click 2, 3, 4 to our mining. Can we mine it from here? We sure can. Let's get up here and see what we see. I was thinking just to the side of where I landed over there, I saw something interesting. I'm not positive though. Is that dihydrogen down there? Nope. Maybe. Oh, let's see if... Not seeing anything super stellar. Okay, well, let's trot our little happy selves. I'm a little weird about the starfish looking things on a dry planet. I think what I saw on the other side was something like this right here. What is this way over here? There's an abandoned building we can go check out. Oh, I want more of this. Should probably just stay at it for a few minutes and just max out my kit cartage of 9,999. That will take a few minutes for sure, for sure. Well, I mean, we could two birds with one stone. I can work on my cartage of dihydrogen and work my way toward, well, no, it's already eaten through one layer of my protection. And these are so close to the ship, the plant, that they're unmineable because the plant's hitbox is blocking it. Well, this is not a very, we're about out of our protection. Hang on, let's reload that. So I don't want to grow a third arm anytime today. It ate through all our protection in just this short period of time. That's insane. I probably need some better radioactive protection before I turn into the Toxic Avenger. If we bank left, how far are we off of this? 17 minutes. And we found something right over here. What's right over here? Trading post. Score. But I have nothing I want to sell. Do I? No, I don't have anything I want to sell. So while we're taking this slow and low flight, I would personally like to mention and extend my thanks to my friends that helped me get set up to do this, my merry little band of moderators, and, guys and girl. I appreciate all your help and all your sound checks and a freighter. I appreciate your feedback. So everybody wave at the merry band of moderators, and they are a big reason why, if this looks good, it's all their work. If this looks bad, it's my fault and I messed something up. If it sounds good, it's all because they helped me out. If it sounds rotten, I'm sorry, that's just my voice. Thank goodness you don't have to see my face. So a big thank you to the moderator crew. We appreciate you. It is kind of awesome to not just be looking at YouTube videos. It's kind of awesome to be streaming in Twitch, and it's kind of awesome to be uploading these videos to YouTube as well. I believe it's Ghost Oak City at YouTube as well. I think I cornered both of them. Let's stop here and do a little chopping. If you want to send me an email, just drop me a line. Let me know. If you think I should play something else on one of the days, let me know. I'm just happy, to be able to sit here and play a game and talk to you guys and let the crazy leak out a little bit and have fun. So thank everybody that's watching videos and following and subscribing or liking or whatever, how it goes. I don't know all that stuff yet. I'm learning, but I'm kind of old, so it takes a little bit of extra time. But back to the stream at hand. Let's do math. I always love doing the math. Oh, this one's 2230. 0223. The next one should be 3022. And the next one will be 2302. There we go. Oh, yay. An observatory. There's something in outer space, but it didn't find anything. I was robbed. That's okay. I still got some stuff from the floor here. And we'll check the plants for carbon. Always check the plants for being able to pick something out of them. I mean, I always do. When I first started playing the game, pretty much every plant had stuff that you could harvest. It was awesome. In the stations, and like the design in the stations was different as well. There was a room you could go into in the back to get your backpack upgrade. We did just spend to open that one of our Atlas passes, but we have a stack of them. It is a wonderful thing. We don't have to get rich. We just have to get free. Free is stuff. I am a big fan of the free. If I see a box 30 meters away, I will usually go over and open it because you don't know what's in the box, but whatever's in the box is free, and it's more of either what you had or something you didn't have or whatever, but it's all worth something somewhere along the line. I can't count the number of times that boxes have cut down. Was there one up there? That's an aid box. I don't need it. I had a goal, and, picking up the boxes have made me money or made me a mineral I needed or something, so that's awesome. That Viking effigy's money in the bank. Or we can go play nice with the Viking and hope he doesn't growl at me and rip my head off or something. I can make microprocessors, but it's nice to not have to waste the mats to make it. I'm looking for... No, those aren't what I want. Some relics over there. Oh, there's dihydrogen. We need that. And that's not too far away to just run over and grab. Okay. How far away is that? I heard a critter. There's something over there. No. All good. Let's get these before someone finds us and chomps us. Says something cool like, "Roar, I'm a T-Rex," and eats me alive. Nice. That's what I like about especially the dihydrogen. I wasn't even aiming at that one crystal, but it took it anyway. You can get lucky sometimes and save a lot by just holding your beam down in one location and getting all the good loots. Well, it's not loot, it's minerals, but minerals can be loot too. So let's trot back over to our space. Throw another scan out there. There's some more dihydrogen over there. That's not too far. But we've already ate through one of our shields. And we're going to have to recharge it again. This is just a really not nice to me place. And I'm out of breath. So while I'm out of breath, let's come over here and recharge our protection. And we need to look into getting some more. I didn't check to see if I was S-rate or not, but I don't like... Oh, that's right. We got to go loot that place too. But that's inside, so that's better for us in the long run. Or short run. It's a very short run if it's downhill. I'm thinking, and I know that's not a good thing to do, especially on the Monday, but if nothing else, I'm thinking we're making enough progress here that we're coming up on the hour-and-a-half mark. So since we've not been murdered, I got away from the sentinels that I triggered stupidly. It was my fault. Maybe this is making Monday a little bit better. I can't fix very much of anything, but I can fix what I can, and we'll go from there. Ooh, not a bright move. Thank you, Rocket Pack, for saving me from falling down a hill because I'm stupid. Yeah, that was a late hit on my rocket thruster. That was on me, my backpack. I was going to see if there's anything just obvious right here that... No. Not really worth digging around too much, so that's fine. You can't find gold under every rock, but you gotta look at least. That reset my stuff a little bit. Just give me more than enough go-go to pop in and loot these two outbuildings and see where we're at there. Literally nothing in here? Man, this is... I much prefer the luck I'm having on the cold start because we've been getting very lucky over there. And I believe 7 p.m., 1900, 7 p.m. Will be when we stream some more work on that. And it will be Cold Start Part 4, I believe. Maybe 5. It could be 4. And on that, depending on how well we're doing, we usually go, maybe 2 hours. But if we're having a lot of luck and we're right, in the path of finishing some stuff up, sometimes we go longer, which is always nice to go just a little bit longer sometimes, maybe. It's good to have the time. So we're going to sit here for a second and... Okay. We're still looking pretty clean. We're looking pretty good. That's good. Good is good. We'll take it. Sometimes you just have to take the win. We'll have to see here. What we're looking at in general, just doing a little bit of side work. Huh. That's odd. Are we still broadcasting? Yeah, I think we are. For a minute there, my stream manager sneezed. Okay, there's something else going on. That's fine. See if it still shows us as being... Oh, okay. It just, there was an error that popped up, and that kind of freaked me out because I don't want to quit right this minute. We're doing reasonably well, and we've only been on for about an hour and a half. So, we were headed towards that over there. So we're going to take off, and we're going to continue to head that way. And then we're going to ping and see if we find anything. We'll have to see what kind of abandoned building this is, because some of them are not friendly. And the sun's rising on another beautiful day on this not quite as nice to us as it could be planet. Okay, this... I don't see any sentinels. Oh yeah, this is one of the yucky places. But sometimes there's good stuff to do. And I think I just... Did I land on the... Oh, I just... No, I did. I surely did. I just rammed the save and chart right through my ship. Okay, well... I guess it took a little bit of ability to ram it through my ship. I don't know. Let's fix this damaged machinery. Still reading like we got a good little pretty piece of bandwidth here. That's always nice. I really don't like these yucky places. They sound and look and like you can smell it, and it's just not a good thing. See if we get hit stepping in the door. Sometimes there's a little whangy thing above us that smacks us. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. I have enough armor and stuff. But still, I mean, you'd be hesitant to walk through a door if you kept getting smacked every time you walked through the door. So, see what's down the hall. There's something there. Is there a wangy thing? I don't know. Maybe the wangy thing has been replaced or something. I know that I had played this character a couple days ago, and everything seemed fine, which was good and well. And then I started that cold start, and right off we were finding stuff that I had not seen before. So I think they pushed out an update with some extra stuff on it, which is fine. I don't like how No Man's Sky came out to the market. I did play it for about 100 hours. I got to a point where I just stopped. There wasn't a lot more to go forward with. But that having been said, with a few minor things, I think the Hello Games, the makers or whomever that made No Man's Sky, have done due diligence in making it as close as possible to what they had promised and didn't deliver. I do enjoy the survival mode. It'd be kind of cool to play a creative, but I'm not certain that I necessarily want to do that right yet. I mean, what is over here? Okay. If I got asked to, I would probably do a fresh start, a cold start on creative, and that would be a little less impactful because it's creative mode. I saw the stuff on the hill. I'm just moving a little too quick. Anyway, It'd be a little bit easier. I'd probably try to play that on a different day. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Cold Start Part 4 or 5 tonight. Uh, on the next run, which is at 7 o'clock my time. But I think on my afternoon dues, I'm going to do different things. This is an advanced character, so that does count as a little bit different, even though it's not all that different. There's a few less survival concerns and stuff like that. But it's easier to leave with a certain amount of success because we can measure it in the fact that, you know, we're achieving goals and we're not getting dead. And it would take a lot more work to get yourself killed than you would think. How much dihydrogen do we have? Let's look in our cargo. Dioxide. Can we can craft this without being on there because I have the communicator thing. And this will let us know. Oh, no, we need 24 more. So we need several hundred more. And I do not remember if I came at this from the north like I usually like to, but I was thinking, and I know that's such a bad thing to do on a Monday. Ooh. Is that where we just came from? No. We just found a different one right here. Have we looted this one? No, that looks the same, but it doesn't have the two outbuildings that we looted. Does anyone see the outbuildings? No, it's like they grew feet and walked away. And there's a thing to be fixed right there. What in the... Well, I just smashed into the building, so the least we can do is land and see if this is where we just were, because it looks exactly like it. The door is open. That piece of equipment's right there. Let's see if this triggers again. While that's doing, let's redo our protections. And I didn't check to see if any of those were S rates either. Again. Yeah, we were fully just here, and those two buildings that we searched are gone. Because up the hill... Okay, so we were coming north when we found this, so that's pseudo-weird, or sort of weird. Let's push north. I was thinking that we should maybe go check one of the other planets, because we've been in this infested weirdness for a while. Ooh. They won't have dihydrogen on them, but we could blow them out of the sky for fun and profit, but I'm not too sure how fun and profitable that would be. That's the humid planet. Wait, we went to the cold planet, and we were at this one. I guess it's the humid planet we gotta go to. Oh no, there's one over here. It's a hot planet with aggressive sentinels. Yeah, no. I'm not worried about them on the ground, but I just want to mine the rest of what we need and move forward. Was the humid planet the one with the huge mountains? I thought that was... I don't remember. I think we've already been here. No, the huge mountains was the cold planet. No, because we were going to come here, so yeah. Oh. I know. Nope. Yep. That's Venegal. Let's release our hold on it. Let's go to Amavo, which is booming. Because they have like 5 or 6 planets, and we could check that out and see what we thought. In general. All right. We're here. We've already been to the space station. That's worked for us before. What is this? That's a Taurid planet. Let's pivot around, see what else we see. There's one behind this one. Acrid planet with a lot of sentinels. There's a lot of Walmarts coming in. Gold, copper, sodium. Corrosive planet with aggressive sentinels. And we're just having a weird sentinel day. That's too much heat right there. I do not remember what the planet is behind the planet. Let's kick the pig a little bit. Let's fly underneath. High sentinel activity again. Man. I don't have a problem with the sentinels. Don't get me wrong. I just really want to do the farming I need to do, and where's the galaxy map? There it is. And be done. And then Amavo wasn't kind to us. Hey, I don't think we've been here. It's developing. Let's see what kind of plant's it. There could be that second ring or that third ring. Could be good for us. Let's go there. We're not going to sell stuff there because we're not going to get money because it's not an opulent or wealthy or whatever system. But if I haven't been here, we can always pop in and just see what's to be seen. And if they have a space station, we can land and see about buying a inventory slot for our gear. I think I'm out of range of my freighter now. Yeah. It's a little far away. But we'll be able to send our people out on a mission and then wrap up here in a minute. I didn't hit my fuel goals yet, but a little bit of warp action. No, we can't buy another spot. We're maxed. Do we have any that we can add to this? Upgrade ship. Okay, that one's full. This would be our last augment on this ship. And that's fine. I would have liked to do this, but we don't need to do that, so that's even better. It's kind of a little junkzilla. Let's look at the exosuit. Yeah, these are both B class. Oh no, there's an S class, but it doesn't have an S on it. That's weird. So I got a B, a C, and an S. I need an A an A rate to make this better, and I've got an S. Apparently I'm running 2 Supremes there, and I didn't know you could run 2 Supremes anymore. 2 Supremes there. 2 Supremes there. Let's see if they've got... Who does the EXO? This does. Let's see if he's got Supreme radiation. That's what I was worried about. Because this is a not wealthy thing, their selection reflects that they're not rich. So that's fine. I mean, and we're not trying to... Ooh, I just landed on dude's antenna. Let me see. That's a C rate. And that flew before I could look at it. So we need a little bit of something. Let's jump in here. It also means that those frigates out there, or freighters are the big ones, probably would not have a superior Paradise planet. Yeah. Dude, he better have something awesome. Of course not. He pulled me off my track, dude. It's Paradise Planet. We're gonna need to, I guess. There's looks like 2 land masses, so we would come over here. Is Threat Dude behind me and being rowdy? Well, we'll just have the distance. Okay. Well, he's money in the barrel if we can kill him. We should be able to. It's just like he's loitering. I'm having to do all the work to catch him. Is somebody else shooting at me? Okay, who else is shooting at me? What is wrong with people? I tell you what. Now, let's head where we were going. I don't mind these kind of ships if I were to be in the mood to rip and rob, but... well, no, I thought someone was trying to talk to me. They probably were. I probably hit the wrong button. Are we going to fly right through this formation? Um, they're, to me, they're just as easy as the other ones, but not as good. In so much as it's just so simple to do a rip down one side and slash up the other on the other kind of freighter. And time, I mean, it just seems more expedient. We're never going to get there. Let's kick it. I went ahead to that major looking landmass there because I don't want to go underwater, try to look for this stuff, and I don't even know if it is underwater. I've had some reasonably good luck with Paradise Planet, so there's that. And we came in right on top of a fairly decent location, maybe. Well, that bodes well. Not the biggest field of them, but still a little bit. What are these? Humming sacks. Love it. That's money in the bank. Seeing if we had some bones. Okay, well, let's hit this beacon right here. Oh, look, free stuff. My favorite. All right, let's... Where's the door? I think it's over here, maybe. It's probably not. It's always on the opposite side, I think it's going to be. Case in point. Okay. A little math, maybe? Two 302. Deja vu. Nothing found. Love it. So, yeah, I guess 2302 is the code for, you did the math, but we're not going to give you anything. I did not want to sit. Well, but that's the first time I get to see my face. Well, I would say at this point we're pushing up on the 2 hour mark. We've had a lot of successes today, so we've broken the curse of the Monday. And I think we did good. We'll have to see if we can continue the good luck in 2 hours when we do the cold start part 4. Thank you, everybody, for having joined us. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day if it was bad. If it was good, I hope tomorrow is as good as today was. So thank you very much, and we're going to stop right here. And we're not going to mess with this again until we stream it. So thank you. Enjoy. Drop a follow or a like or whatever you're supposed to do. I appreciate it.